Hi everyone, Charlie with Drug Addictions. I just want to start off my video like I start off all my videos and say that any advice that I give, anything like that, I'm not a professional. It's just from personal experience and what worked for me. In saying that, I'm going to jump right into this video. I know it's been a few weeks since I made a video. I haven't really felt 100% motivated, I guess you want to say. Like I'm getting stir crazy. My anxiety's through the roof. Like my dad and everyone's right here, but we can't take the kids out to do anything. My dad does stop by every morning to come and see the boys and everything. But I mean, other than that, I feel like I want to pull out my hair, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. We have a beautiful ocean. We have everything right here. We're on an island, and I can't even take my kids down there to hang around it because of what's going on. So it has been getting to me a little bit. It's been hard for me to want to jump on here and make a video. My thoughts haven't been together, put it that way. With everything going on, it's just so frustrating in my head that, there's so much going on and I feel the government isn't telling us everything. There's some pluses to this happening, I guess. It's very sad, all the people passing away and all that stuff. But with the lockdown, if you go online, you can see pictures of places like New York, or I can't really remember all the places I've seen, but the difference from pollution, the smog and the no smog, and I think just in general that everyone being locked down, or you only have certain things you're allowed to do, has cut back a lot on admissions, and it's really helped everybody. It's helped like everybody in the world. It's that's I think the only benefit. But again, one of the things that have been causing me anxiety is not knowing what's going on. Like they don't think that we can personally take the truth and this and that, and like I do research, and some places, provinces or states are literally just when people are passing away, they're just saying, oh, they had COVID-19, they had COVID-19. And then there's family members that are like, no way, no way. So they get hire a private, what is that called? Autopsy person. I can't remember what they're called. Sorry for not, the technical words that I'm supposed to be using. But yeah, so they call somebody to do an autopsy and they find out they didn't have COVID-19. What's happening is they think that a lot of states and provinces are jacking up the prices more in the states and other countries in Canada, but they're jacking up the numbers so the federal government will give them more money, which is sad. That's not a way to deal with this whole pandemic. If they actually did the right thing and actually researched it, and because they've put a lot of fear into people. They've put so much fear into people that, when you go into Walmart, and this is one thing that I've noticed, I go shopping at Walmart. That's where I go there. I always like shopping at Walmart, but I go there even now because you can get everything there, everything that you need. And then I mean, I get stuff from Home Depot and stuff like that, because I do certain projects and stuff around the house. But other than that, I do everything at Walmart. But the dirty looks you get if you accidentally go up the wrong aisle. What the hell? When has there been a wrong aisle? That is ridiculous. Like there's arrows on the ground to tell you where you have to go. And then you have people that are scared to pass people in the aisles. This is all because the government has blown everything way out of proportion. Yes, I believe that there is a sickness and everything like that. I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying that, but the numbers are they have to not be true. Like a lot of places, like I said, you can research it yourself. I wasn't prepared to talk about this. I actually had another video of mine I was going to talk about, but now that I'm getting into this, I want to talk about it. So I apologize that I don't have any links or anything like that to show you guys, but it's very easy. Search it up on YouTube and you'll see tons of stuff about it. But the numbers are so high. Well, the numbers are high, and they're really not. It's just every person that dies now. Oh, COVID death, COVID. Oh, she was 103, yeah, COVID death, COVID. They're not actually looking into most of them, which shoots the numbers way up, which scares people. I've never gone down an aisle. Even when I seen somebody have a cold cough and everything, people don't avoid that. I mean, they don't get right up on top of them, but they'll still go up the same aisle. Here, if you sneeze, that's it. You get tackled by the cops. I mean, not really, but figuratively, like people just don't, they get scared. And it's freaking people out, man. And it freaks me out to know that you got to watch what you're doing and watch what you're saying. You can't joke about anything. You can't, which it's not a joke at all. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that, if you people split, everyone runs. What the hell? Like what? Why? Like it's just it's way too much. And the reason why I'm getting into this a little bit is because this is the reason why I've been able to make a video. I've had so much anxiety. It's up and down. I play my video games for like 20 minutes and I can't play this. I go sit down. Oh, I'm bored. I need to do this. Like I'm stir crazy, my anxiety, this and that. It seems like a lot. And I'm hoping that, a lot of you see this and you can relate to it. And I'm not happy that you can relate to it, but I want you to know that everyone's feeling the same thing that you and I are feeling. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone just wants everything to be back to normal. And it sucks that, it's not normal. Like, we have stuff for our son to do homework. So for the first little while there, he's only in kindergarten. So he's going into grade 1 next year. They sent us at first, oh, you can do this kind of stuff. It comes in the newspaper, like 3 things. We're like, what? And then they finally email something home. And it's like giving you, this is the kind of stuff you can do. I'm not educated. I dropped out of school when I was in high school. I had a lot of problems, obviously. This is why I have my channel. I used a lot of drugs. I went down the wrong path. I was not even smart in school. That was another reason why I dropped out, is because I wasn't good at it as it was. If I was really good at it, I probably wouldn't have done drugs because I would have went down a different path. But even if I did use drugs and I was good at it, because I have friends that were using drugs at the time that still got their diploma. They still were able to do it, but they were smarter in school than I was. So for me, it was a struggle to begin with, and then drugs just made me screw this. And saying this, my girlfriend, Amanda, she was okay in school, but she wasn't like, she floated through school. She didn't float through school. She made it through school. She wasn't 90s or anything like that. I don't know exactly her grades, but she was also in the same learning classes that I was in, had problems with certain things. We had to get help or whatever. I was in an LSC class, learning strategies class, from when I was in grade 4, I think, or 5 or something, all the way up to high school. But we're not educated enough to teach our kid that way. I can teach him everything else, streets, and when I say streets, I mean like, wrongs, rights, things that you don't learn in school. I can teach him that, but when it comes down to us teaching them, we don't know the ways. Yeah, they can say, oh, you should do this with them, but they know the techniques. The teachers know the techniques to do this stuff. They know how to sculpt the kid's brain. We don't. So they're expecting us to do all this stuff. And I pray to God, when they, all kids, not just kindergarten, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 13, or all the way up to 12, grade 12, I hope that they're a lot more easier on them going into school next year. Because there's no way. Our son lost out on so much since this has happened. A lot of snow days, a lot of breaks, a lot of, holidays. When we moved to Nova Scotia, he already missed a few weeks of school there. Like, he was behind a few weeks, 3 weeks as it was, and then all this stuff happened. So he pretty much missed out on his whole kindergarten year. Now, he's already gone to junior kindergarten, so he learned a little bit before he came to Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, they only have 1 kindergarten, and it starts at his age now. So he was kind of a year ahead, so he benefited a little bit from that. But what about all the other kids? What about everyone else? Well, not just kids, like students going all the way up, not just young ones, old ones too. Like, how are they going to cope with next year? Everything got spun upside down because of this COVID-19. And I just really, really hope that everything goes back to normal soon. And governments, federal, provincial, the states, all this are easier on people. Even if people owe money, this and that, I hope it's not like as soon as everything's back to normal like that, everyone's got to pay. Like, just the whole thing, it's frustrating to me. So today's video obviously was not about drugs. Was not about, any addictions or anything like that. It was supposed to be, but, I just talking about this topic really got me, going on it. So, in saying this, I appreciate everyone that does, still watch my videos. I actually look at my list. It's not many, but it's enough for me to feel like I'm making a difference. I get maybe 10 views a day. Through all my videos, and it is what it is. That's for me, that's good. I'm happy. I would like to reach high goals of, hundreds of thousands of views a day, but as everything is right now, it's probably not going to happen. As soon as I feel like I'm back in the groove. Now, in saying this too, I hope that if anyone out there has anything they need to talk to me about, or if they have problems with drugs, anything like that, please, you can get me on Facebook, inbox me, anything. Message me on the YouTube, right under, put a comment underneath, anything. I'll definitely, I'm always still here, no matter what problems I got going on in my head. Obviously not drug problems at all, and it won't be ever again, but I got my anxiety, this and that. It would actually help my anxiety to be able to help someone else. So please, if anyone's got any problems, anything like that, please still try to get a hold of me, and I will start making regular videos again soon. Sorry for the shaky camera. I didn't have my tripod. I jumped into making a video, and yeah, I love you guys, and thank you for watching.